What's up? It's your boy Bobo Blanco. You're watching the Bobo Blanco Show. We back with another video. Um, Today's conversation is going to be about what I carry in my magazine, and I think it's a very important conversation because what you carry in your magazine, what type of bullets you carry, can really affect the outcome of the situation where you have to use your weapon, right? Both with your life, with reliability, with accuracy, of course, but also with the law, right? So let me show you guys what I carry first, right? Here I got my Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, 3.6 inch barrel. It's a beautiful gun, bro. It is amazing. Let me clear it first, all right? In my We the People holster. This holster is all right, bro. This holster is all right. I found another one that looks a lot better. And probably feels a lot better because I don't like this little wing right here. It does not work. But anyways, it's a good quality holster. Okay, as you can see, it is now cleared. I'll show y'all in the camera. You see, you cannot. There's no bullet in this thing. It's safe. Okay, so let me describe my weapon here, bro. I'm gonna have a couple B-roll shots in this bitch too. So Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, 3.6 barrel. So I got this one over the 4-inch barrel. The 4-inch barrel is a little bit more popular because I guess the barrel length, right? A bigger gun is always better than a smaller gun. But I got this one because it's more compact, bro. And also I like the way the light looks. Here I got the TLR 8. Here we got, I'm gonna point the laser at the camera. Chill the fuck out. It's not a person. There's no one behind me or nothing, bro. But look. So TLR 8, I chose to get the laser because why not get the laser, bro? People are always like, the laser? Why get the laser? What's the point of the laser? The laser is absolutely dope. It just has a cool factor, which, guns can be fun, right? And also, hip fire. I just put on the laser beam, and I don't even gotta, even in the nighttime, it's better in the nighttime. I don't even gotta, I'm behind a car or something, I could just, oh shit, turn on the laser, right? Whatever the laser's pointing at, as long as it's zeroed in, it's gonna hit it. Then we got the Holosun, 407K. I got this one over to 5 because it's a little cheaper, and I don't need all that extra, bullshit. All that extra, This is just very standard. I love this. It works for me. But this has been an incredible gun. You see, I got the grip tape. This is just some Amazon shit. I need to get some actual good quality tape, but this works for now. I put this on because anyone who knows about the M&Ps, they know that there's fucking sandpaper, bro. Pure sandpaper. And when I carry it, if you watched my last video about carrying it all the time, it's gonna eat into your skin, bro. So sometimes I lift up my shirt, I'm like, damn, bro, it's red. Like my skin is being sandpapered down. So this helps a little bit, right? While also maintaining some of the sandpaper quality. I should probably shrink it down a little bit. There's a lot of things going on. But anyway, I love this gun. It's very accurate. I am very good with it. At 10 yards, you're getting run the fuck down. At 20 yards, you're getting run the fuck down. At 25 yards, I might have to take a little breath and be, but you're getting hit. You're getting run the fuck down. But anyway, let's put this gun away. So, what do I carry in my magazine? This is the magazine I carry with my pistol. And here I have 6 rounds of hollow points, and the rest are ballpoint. And the reason why I carry this type of mix, right, there's just one type of ammo, and then the next is ballpoint, right? It's hollow point, and then the rest are ballpoint. This carries 15 rounds, +1 in the chamber. The reason why I carry this, but first let me explain why this is weird, right? So people usually carry all hollow points, right? I've met people who only carry ballpoint, and I'm like, bro, what is we doing here, right? The reason why you want to carry hollow point over ballpoint is because hollow point has, it expands on impact compared to ballpoint where it just flies through whatever target, right? It has more penetration. And the reason why people, carry hollow point is to not get that over penetration, right? And it also does a little bit more damage to the target, right? Because it expands and flowers. But one of the main reasons why you want hollow point is because it helps with over penetration, right? Where are you more likely to get assaulted or robbed or held at gunpoint or somewhere where your life is in danger? Very oftentimes those scenarios happen in public spaces, right? Even if it's just like some altercation, someone's having a bad day and wants to hurt you, right? Or maybe road rage or whatever it is, right? You're in traffic. People are going to be around, right? Maybe it's a park, maybe whatever it is. People are going to be around, and you don't want to up your weapon and start blasting and start defending yourself with ballpoints because you shoot the target. Let's say you shoot the target with ballpoint, right? Because ballpoint will fly through, right? You shoot at them with the ballpoint, you hit the target, right? You hit the person who's trying to hurt you, who's trying to, who's trying to hurt you, right? And the bullet flies straight through their body, hitting the kid behind them, right? Hitting whatever behind them. So you carry hollow point so that the stopping power, the expansion, bullets usually tend to not fly out of the other side, right? With hollow points. It is still very possible, right? But a lot less likely. So for legal reasons, right, you don't want to hurt nobody else in that scenario because you are going to be responsible for whoever you shoot at. Whether you're shooting at them, or whether they're the intended target or not, you're still responsible. So you have to carry hollow points in order to, stop the over penetration. Hollow points is the standard carry when carrying a pistol, right? When you're carrying your weapon for self-defense, for that reason. You don't want to carry a whole magazine of ballpoint because it is not the most optimal option, right? But I had this conversation with my buddy. I told him, hey, so this is what I carry. Do you think this is weird? And he was like, what the fuck? That's not a good idea, bro. And I'm like, why is it not a good idea? He was like, because you're going to get in trouble, right? Why do I carry a mix of hollow point and ballpoint, right? So I carry in my magazine, and here I have, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I carry Hornady Critical Duty hollow points, right? Red tips, pretty cool. You just oh, I got the red tip hollow points. A very quality brand and bullet. I carry 6 rounds in my magazine. I really want to carry 8 rounds, but right now I'm a little short currently. But let's say 6 to 8 rounds of hollow point, and the rest are ballpoint. 8 and 8, so that's half the magazine is ballpoint, right? And the reason why I do that is because, one, hollow points come out first, right? So of course, in every firefight, anytime you have to use your pistol in self-defense, I want to be able to shoot those hollow points first. I have 8 rounds in this bitch to make sure that I could get you down, right? But with those 8 rounds, they're hollow points, right? If I can't get you, most fights are going to happen in close range, right? Where the person's right in front of you Then y'all gotta, oh shit, back up, back up. Um, most fights will happen really close, right? So that's why the ball points are so important. Let's say I'm at a grocery store and someone wants to bully me and whatever, it's gonna happen really close, right? They're not gonna be across the street, right? Unless you're making enemies and they're pulling up on you. But shit, they can be across the street, but they're gonna be running towards you. And they're not, of course, they want to get close to you as possible to make sure their shots count. So there's 8 rounds of hollow point in the magazine coming out first. And it's funny because people are like, what the fuck? Like, why carry half and half, bro? We should carry all hollow points. People argue that, hey man, I only need one bullet to stop you. Like that's a big old head ass argument. Like, I only need one bullet to stop you, bro. That's how good I am with one weapon. Now it's up that to 3. Can that same person who can stop you with one bullet stop you with 3? They're gonna say, I'm gonna stop 3 people with. I'm gonna stop 4 people with 3 bullets, bro. Now, how about with 8? Is that enough? I know people. A very common carry weapon is the Glock 43X. Beautiful gun. I need that bitch. And it only carries 10 factory, right? You get, a different kind of magazine where you carry 15, but most people carry 10 rounds in that bitch. That's 2 rounds short of what I carry with my hollow points. So 8 is fucking enough. People carry revolvers thinking, I could take a whole army with this 8-shot revolver, right? So don't say that 8 is not enough, bro. Do not say that shit, right? Because, we could argue back and forth all day. So 8 hollow points and then 8 ball points. So the reason why I do that is because after if I can't get you with the 8 hollow points for the purpose intended, right? The up close, the not over penetrating, right? In a fight, after those 8 rounds, I'm hoping that people start scattering, bro. If you have any fucking survival instinct, you're gonna get behind something. You're gonna start running, bro. 8 shots, they don't just start flying out. Like there's time where you can, get out of the way. There's a big gap of time within those hollow points and those ball points where you could save yourself, right? You could put yourself in a better, safer spot. So here's the reason why I carry the ballpoint is because after those hollow points come out, the fan has expanded, right? I'm not laying bro out with fucking 8 hollow points and the shit's done. If I'm getting him with the 8 hollow points, good, bro. It makes that perfect, bro. If I could get him with half a bullet, I'd get him, bro. If I could just pistol whip him, perfect, bro. But if the 8 hollow points do not work, I expect the fight to be behind, people taking cover, the target taking cover. And that's where I think it's useful where the ballpoint having over penetration, whether, it be behind an object where I would need to my shots to over penetrate so I could get behind whatever the target is, right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense a little? It makes sense a little bit, right? Let's say they are behind a car. I need to be able to shoot through their window, right? There's a firefighter. I need to be able to shoot through the window to get them. And a hollow point is a lot less useful in that scenario, right? So the 8 shots have been shot of hollow point. Now I'm at ballpoint. Okay, now my round is a lot more useful in getting that target behind the car, right? Going through the car window, going through the car door, let's say. They're shooting out the car, right? Perfect scenario. Hollow points are not going through the fucking car door, bro. Look it up. They're not going through the car door. But ballpoint, going through both of the motherfucking doors. Look it up. There's a million YouTube videos about it, right? How often are we gonna defend ourselves from a target that is in a car? It's very fucking likely. Here in Houston, Texas, Road rage incidents are very common, very very common. So don't act like this that hollow points will get this job done, bro. It's not. Ballpoint will only help you out in that scenario. Um, let's say they're behind a wall or something, right? You could over penetrate the wall. Most walls in America are bullshit walls. They're just fucking paper, bro. You don't even got to shoot him. You think he's behind the wall? Get his ass, bro. Get him through that wall. I bet you can. So you know, at grocery store they have a lot of like pot plants. You could shoot through that. Whatever you could fucking imagine, baby. Whatever the target is behind, you could get them. Or at least it's more likely to get the target, right? Due to the over penetration, right? And you don't have to carry if you're not comfortable carrying the 8. Even though I defend it, I think my argument for the 8 is very well. Let's carry the 10. Let's carry the amount that the Glock 43X carries, right? Will that make you more comfortable? That is fine. 5 shots of ballpoint, that is perfect. I've even heard the argument where, you carry 2 magazines, one full of hollow points and the other one full of ballpoint. That sounds great to me, right? But I also believe that might be a little excessive. I currently am convincing myself to try to carry 2 magazines, bro. The holster that I was talking about, that's better than this, We the People, it has an option to get that little side fucking holster, right? That side magazine. And that would be beautiful, bro. But I don't know. I'm still debating. Do I need all that shit? That's a lot of fucking firepower for no reason. If like people believe that they could get somebody with 1 shot, I think I could get people I could get a fucking gang of motherfuckers. Excuse me. I could defend myself very well with a 1 magazine. I think I'm a very good shot. So where 2 magazines might be a little overkill for me. Obviously, there will be scenarios. There can be a scenario where I might need 2 magazines. That's beside the point. So I've had this conversation with some of my peoples, and they're like, one of my guys was like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense, bro." Another guy makes a lot of sense, bro. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, bro. But not my preference, right? Maybe it's just a preference thing, right? Another buddy of mine said, "What the fuck? That's kind of dumb, bro." Reason why he thought it was dumb is because every time you use your weapon on somebody, you will be involved with the law, right? You will be prosecuted by the law trying to get you in trouble for using your weapon, right? Even though you were perfectly justified, it makes sense, right? They have to try to see whether it was justified or not, to kill an individual, even just to injure an individual. A lot of times, prosecutors will use what you carry against you, right? They'll say, he carried hollow point rounds so that he could hurt the individual and use excessive force against the intended target, right? Can you believe that? You can literally use hollow points, and they will say, he used hollow points because hollow points hurt more, like it does more damage. Yes, the law is not your friend, bro. When you're in that courtroom, they're going to use whatever they can against you. And they will use the fact that you used hollow points against you, bro. Even though that's the whole reason why you used it, it's like that you could be safer, right? A bullet is a bullet, bro. How am I using more excessive force, right? The problem is there's a lot of hollow point rounds that, let's say they're called Brain Annihilator or fucking Baby Killer 777 or fucking Over Penetrator, or not Over Penetrator, like like RIP rounds, right? That's a very common one where the expansion of that hollow point is very fucking deadly, where it's like fucking knives flying through you, not just a fucking bullet, right? Where in those cases, it makes sense, where the law will tell you, the prosecutor will tell you, hey, bro, this guy really tried to hurt people, like with these rounds. Like it wasn't just Like there's some evil intent behind this, right? I don't necessarily think when you use RIP rounds that it's like every time it's evil intent. Why can't we use RIP rounds, bro? If they're that much more useful in self-defense, where they use more, they do more damage. The whole point, I don't know. We're not here to discuss how shitty our laws are involving our Second Amendment, but I'm sure, they will use everything against you. The reason why you use hull points is a bad thing. The reason why you use ball points is a bad thing. The reason why you use half and half is a bad thing, right? So if everything's a bad thing, I think the most important thing in this situation isn't what you carry, as long as it's not a mix, a ghetto mix of just every fucking brand. As long as it's not that, I think you should be fine, right? Because at the end of the day, they're gonna use whatever they can against you. So you should focus more on the actual play of, you should be trained, you should know how to use your weapon, you should know how to calm down in a very intense situation, right? You should know how to defend yourself, and you should know how to move with your weapon and have that accuracy, right? I think that's the most important, and also know when and when not to shoot. That's the only, I think, that's the most important thing. Fuck what you carry. Fuck what people tell you. I think my reasons for carrying what I carry is very fucking valid. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. What I'm saying is very fucking valid. It makes sense. Does it not? Don't tell me it don't make sense, because it makes fucking perfect sense. Yes, I will agree. Sure, carry all hollow points. If that's what gets you comfortable. Carry 2 magazines, one with hollow points, one with ballpoint. But what I carry is what I think is a more smart way to carry your ammo, right? What type of ammo you carry, right? Don't tell me that that's dumb. Do not fucking tell me it's dumb, because it's not. It makes perfect sense. And if you can't see how that makes sense, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so when being prosecuted, right? Hopefully your lawyer tells you, my client used commercially sold self-defense ammo similar to that used by the local police force and by police forces nationwide, right? So I got this quote off the internet, and that makes sense. So usually law enforcement does carry hollow points, right, for the reason of not over penetrating, right? Because they're in situations where there's people around all the time. When the police are stop somebody on the freeway, people slow the fuck down, right? Anywhere the police goes where it's kind of rowdy, it starts getting rowdier. So hollow points are very important to them, and they use Spear Gold Dot, which is apparently a very fucking quality ammunition, which I need to get my hands on. But they're kind of pricey. Hollow points are very expensive, but I'm gonna need to get some. So there's also that case where, hey, I use the same ammunition the law uses to defend myself. Therefore, I have every right to use this ammunition to defend myself in any situation, right? To defend themselves, right? So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, why it is important is because the versatility of your magazine, right? You can carry 8 rounds. I think 6 is enough, but I prefer 8, right? Let's do 10 if you're feeling a little pussy, So at the end of the day, the law is going to be the law, and that's the only factor that really impacts, I think, the hardest against this ammunition magazine arrangement. But I would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. If I could have that situation that I'm in where I have to use my rounds, I want to make it the most optimal, the best, the easiest situation for myself. I want to make it so that I can make sure that I win that fight. So anyways, I seen, obviously I did my little research, and I Googled a bunch of shit, but this is like an AI overview off of Google. It says, while not a widely popularized name case, there has been instances where a defendant using hollow point ammunition in self-defense was prosecuted, while the prosecutor arguing that the choice of ammo demonstrated an intent to inflict excessive force, even if the shooting was deemed justified in principle. One such example could be a situation where a homeowner used hollow points against an unarmed intruder, leading to the prosecution or using excessive force due to ammunition type chosen. Okay, that's the AI. AI very smart, but AI got to the point, right? Yes, you're going to get prosecuted if you just use hollow points. You're going to get prosecuted for shooting somebody. In any situation where you have to defend yourself with your weapon, it is always one of the most important things to get your shot placement right. Get your shots right. Make sure you hit your target. Be accurate with your weapon. Make sure it's reliable. But at the end of the day, they're going to prosecute you for how many rounds you use. If I go to 8 rounds, they're going to be like, why'd you use 8 rounds, right? If I go to 10 rounds, why did you use 10 rounds? If I shoot 1 round, why did you use 1 round? If I pistol whip the dude, why did you pistol whip bro? So, you don't even want to get to the point where you have to use 8 rounds. In every situation, you want to use the least amount of rounds as possible, because they will use everything against you. And using a whole magazine, if I get to the point where I have to use my ballpoint, then it's life or death. I would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Comment what y'all think about what I just said. What do you carry? And can it make sense, right? I make a little bit of sense, right? Please comment what you think. Please go easy. I love y'all. I really do. I love you, what person watching the video, and a lot of blessings coming to you, and a lot of accurate shots. But anyways, I did 2 gun videos, 2 videos involving guns on my channel now. I love guns. So if you're interested in guns and, everything is involving firearms, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to keep talking about them. But also, this isn't a gun channel. I just really enjoy guns. And this is America. Don't catch you slipping, though. Like and subscribe.